there! Welcome back! I'm so excited to have you back today. It's Miss Brittany from the Racine Zoo, and I am super excited to be learning with you today. So first thing let's clap our hands. Let's clap our hands. Sing, sing, sing hello together. Sing, sing, sing hello together. And everybody says hello. I'm super excited that you're here with me today because we're going to be doing something super fun. We're learning about a place instead of an animal. Let's play a game. Let's figure out if we can guess the place that we're going to learn about. So I want you to close your eyes and I want you to think about a place that has a cow and a pig, and it has corn growing and a tractor, and we can go there for pumpkin farms, and we can go there to go apple picking. Do you know what place I'm thinking about? You do? I'm thinking about a farm. Is that what you were saying? I hope so. Yes, so today we're going to learn about farms, which I'm super excited about because here in Wisconsin, we have so many farms. We have farms everywhere. So it's going to be super fun to be learning about that with you today. So, do you know what a farm is? A farm is a very big piece of land that is used to grow crops and raise animals. We have a lot of farms here in Wisconsin that produce produce and grow corn. We grow a lot of corn here in Wisconsin, but we're also big dairy farmers. We have a lot of farms that produce dairy. We are called the dairy state because we produce so much dairy, and that would be all that milk and cheese and butter and all that good stuff. All right, so I want to teach you how to say farm in sign language. And how you do that is you take your hand like this and you trace your chin. Just like that. That's how you say farm in sign language. Now remember, sign language is where we use our hands to talk to people who cannot hear. Sometimes people are deaf where they cannot hear, so we use our hands to talk to them. And if I want to say farm in sign language, this is what I would do. Great job. Now for our 5 facts today, we're going to be talking about the animals that live on a farm because, you know, this is a show from the zoo, so I do have to talk about some animals. And we're going to be learning about some animals that live on a farm. Now my first animal, I'm going to see if you can guess what it is. It goes oink oink. Do you know what kind of animal that is? Oh yes, it's a pig. So I'm going to tell you a fun fact about a pig. Numero uno, number 1. Pigs, they don't roll around in the mud to get dirty. Now, a lot of times that's what we think. They just want to be filthy and dirty, but they actually are pretty clean animals. They roll around in the mud so that they can use it for sunscreen and bug repellent and to keep them cool. So they use it for a couple different reasons. A lot of animals actually roll around in the mud for that reason. Rhinos do the same thing, so do elephants. A lot of animals do that. And that is, for 1, to keep them cool on a hot day, 2, to help protect them from the sun, and 3, to keep those bugs away. If you're caked in mud, a bug can't bite through that, right? So our pigs are actually not as dirty as we think. All right, so now let's guess the second animal. So this animal, he goes moo. Do you know what animal that is? Yes, it is a cow. Our second fact is about cows. Now this one is super interesting. Now, cows produce the milk that many of us drink, and they produce a lot of it. But one really cool fact about cows is that they can sense the pressure in the atmosphere, and they can sense when a storm is coming because the pressure changes. So if you see a herd of cattle or cows laying down in the middle of a field, that is how farmers know that there is a storm coming, which is pretty cool. So if you see a bunch of cows laying down in a pasture, beware of rain because the cows are sensing a change in the atmosphere. Super cool, huh? All right. So our third fact is about an animal that goes bleh, bleh, bleh. I'm not doing it very well, but it is not a sheep, it is a goat, yes. So our third fact is about goats. Now, goats are very skilled climbers. That's pretty much a known. They can climb trees very well, they can climb mountainsides very well, they're very good with certain kinds of terrain. But did you know that goats are really good swimmers? I had no idea. Apparently, goats are very skilled swimmers as well, which is pretty cool. All right, so our fourth fact is about an animal that goes bark, 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 bark. Do you know what animal that is? A chicken. So our fourth fact is about chickens. Now, chickens produce the eggs that many of us eat, but there's also a really cool fact about them as well. So many people think that they cannot fly, but they can. But my fact is that just like chinchillas, chickens like to take baths with dust. They don't like to use water. They don't like to go into puddles. They take baths by using dust, and that helps them stay clean. Doesn't seem like it would, does it? But that is how they stay clean. So just like chinchillas, they like to get all dusty, and that helps them cool off, clean off, keep bugs off of them, all that good stuff. All right, and my fifth fact about farms is that corn is the #1 crop grown in the United States. We grow a couple different kinds of corns. We grow sweet corn, which is what we eat, but we also grow dent corn, which is for animal feed, and a couple different kinds. So our #1 grown crop in the United States is corn. And those were my 5 facts about a farm. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to sing a song about a farmer who had a farm. Are you ready? This is my farm, and it is filled with animals. So, here we go. Oh, Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had a, what is that? Chicken. E-I-E-I-O, with a cluck cluck here and a cluck cluck there, here a cluck, there a cluck, everywhere cluck cluck. Oh, Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O, with a moo moo here and a moo moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo moo. Oh, Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a seal. Do you find seals on a farm? No, you can find seals at a zoo, but not on a farm. And on his farm he had a horse, E-I-E-I-O, with a neigh-neigh here and a neigh-neigh there, here a neigh, there a neigh, everywhere a neigh-neigh. Oh, Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a piggy, E-I-E-I-O, with an oink oink here and an oink oink there, here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink. Oh, Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a tiger. No, tigers don't belong on farms. They belong in the jungle. What about a giraffe? Would you find a giraffe on a farm? No, but you would find this next one. Oh, Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had a sheep, E-I-E-I-O, with a ba-ba here and a ba-ba there, here a ba, there a ba, everywhere a ba-ba. Oh, Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Thanks for singing with that with me. You did a great job, friends. Awesome. And now it's time for story time. Let's read a story. So for our story, we are going to be reading Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Type. This is a really fun story about some sassy little cows that live on a farm. So here we go. Click, clack, moo. Cows that type. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears, click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. At first, he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. On the door of the barn, there was a note that said, Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. It was bad enough that the cows had found an old typewriter in the barn and now they wanted blankets? No way, said Farmer Brown, no electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the door that said, Sorry, we're closed. No milk today. No milk today, Farmer Brown cried. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Clickety-clack, moo, clickety-clack, moo, clickety-clack, moo. The next day, he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They would like electric blankets as well. Sincerely, the cows. The cows were growing impatient. With the farmer, they left a new note on the barn door. Closed. No milk. No eggs. No eggs! Cried the Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard them. Clickety-clack, moo! Click-clack, moo! Clickety-clack, moo! Cows that type, hens on strike. Whoever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. Duck was the neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning and handed Farmer Brown the note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. Farmer Brown decided that this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for the duck to come back with the typewriter. Oh look, they all look so warm and cozy. The next morning he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Clickety, clack, quack, quack. And that's just what they got. Isn't that such a silly book? I love this book. The cows are so sassy. All right, friends. That's it for our class today. I had so much fun talking to you about farms. We learned a couple facts, we sang a song, we read our book, and we even learned farm and sign language. Can you show me how you do that again? Good job. Well, until next time, I will see you later, alligators. Sing, sing, sing goodbye together. Sing, sing, sing goodbye together. And everybody says goodbye.